Learn the secrets of success from this elite group of high-volume originators in the Centurion Roundtable interviews. Brought to you by Paramount Residential Mortgage Group.
Progress is not possible without change, and PRMG is devoted to providing our wholesale partners across the nation with the best combination of products, pricing, technology, and service. Get approved with PRMG today.
Hi, I'm Andrew Berman with the Mortgage News Network. You're watching the Centurion Roundtable interviews, sponsored by our friends over at PRMG. We're meeting with top originators from around the country that provide excellent service for their borrowers using technology, relationships with their vendors, and also an excellent support staff to put more borrowers in homes. Today we're meeting with Zach McCrea, who's president and founder of Trojan Financial Services. Zach, thank you for taking the time out of your day to meet with us.
Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate you asking me to come on.
Listen, you're a busy guy. I know actually you guys do a lot of business. Let's get into it. Talk about the numbers. How many loans you guys do in a year there?
Well, it's been a very good year. Consistently, we're funding in excess of 30 loans a month. Wow. Year to date, we have funded a total of 310 loans, roughly about $115 million. We're blessed to be in Southern California here, so our property values and loan amounts are quite high. So we're averaging about $360,000 for our loan amounts.
Fantastic. How long have you been in the business for?
I actually started in 1998. Went through a few cycles during that time frame. I started Trojan Home Loans in January of 2002. So we're coming up here on 15 years.
Wow, so you don't stay in the business going through all those cycles unless you really love this business. So tell me a little bit, Zach, what do you love about this business? What keeps you actually coming back and doing actually the numbers that you guys are doing?
You're exactly right. It is something that I made a career out of. In the beginning, I didn't go to school necessarily to become a mortgage banker. I came to learn about the industry. And what I liked and became enamored with is that it's constantly evolving. It's constantly changed. Every time I come in, it's not like the movie Groundhog Day. You come in and it's something different. And what I remember reading a quote by Darwin that is essentially, it wasn't necessarily the strongest or the most intelligent that survived. It's about the person that's most quickly able to adapt. In this industry, you have to adapt to the changing times. We see what technology has done. We have seen what compliance and regulatory agencies have done. We see what interest rates do. And the different products, you have to be on top of that to stay and survive in this industry.
Listen, you talk about technology there, and a lot of changes have happened with technology. What's one piece of technology that you can't live without with your operation?
Generally speaking, I would say the internet has drastically changed our industry, but more specifically, I'll take an example of online pricing engines.
Yeah.
We often joke with the loan officers that have only been in this industry 3 or 4 years. I remember 15 years ago coming into the office, fax machine would print out the fax rate for the day. You would go through those rate sheets and you would have 20 different investors that you'd be looking for, and you would find your product, and then you would hope as you're adding up all the hits or the adds to each thing that you didn't miss anything. And God forbid that if there was a pricing change throughout the day, because then you would only hope that lender that you priced out earlier was still the lowest priced or best placement for that loan. So the newbies have it easier today. They have no idea that the pre-underwriting and the pricing of these pricing engines are fantastic to what it's done and streamlining our industry.
Yeah, it's huge, huge. So let me ask you, what's something that you do in your marketplace that just others can't do?
Well, when the industry collapsed, we were trying to find that. What I found is that you need to find a niche to survive in this industry. You do not want to be the low price leader because there is always someone else that's willing to take a lower margin. And the lower your margins, the lower your customer service, and it's just a downward hill cycle. So becoming that low price leader is not an end game to survive in this industry. Finding that niche is something that I had to do back when the industry collapsed in 2008, sitting around and seeing what specifically could I market to. We used to be a nationwide lender, but I found that I needed to approach things more of a grassroots efforts, coming specifically from Orange County and Los Angeles counties, marketing to my local community and getting out mailers, but TV, radio stations, those grassroots efforts, and then finding that target market that was a niche. A niche for me was the language barrier. For many of our clients here in the melting pot of Southern California, they can't meet the loan officers at particular large entities that are in our backyard here. What I have is the availability for people to come in and meet me in person and speak their native language. I think we have 6 different languages spoken within our office, and that enables people all over Southern California to come and meet with us in person and feel comfortable and understand what we're able to offer them.
Fantastic, fantastic. Now, Zach, can you tell us a little bit about how you leverage your relationship with your lenders and investors to put more borrowers in homes?
Sure. Another thing that I learned throughout the years is don't spread yourself thin amongst the different investors. When I originally started Trojan, I think I had about 25 different investors. Now we work with primarily 5. And out of that 5, I found one in particular that has not only a good breadth of products, they also have decent pricing. But most importantly, I have the ability to call up their underwriters. I have a very tight relationship with the managerial staff of PRMG. So when I need to get a loan done, and this may be the one-off that's a little bit more difficult, I have those questions. I don't want to waste anyone's time. I can contact the underwriter directly. I can talk to the account executive. And I know that they may not necessarily be the lowest price leader at all times, but on average, they are very competitive. And the customer support team enables me to get loans consistently done in less than 30 days, which is huge for the purchase market.
Yep. Being the lowest price doesn't matter if you're not closing the loans. And when you have someone like PRMG who's giving you the direct access like that, there's nothing more powerful than that.
Precisely. A great business partner, and I would highly recommend them to anyone in this industry. I mean, believe me, over the years, we've probably had 50, 60 different investors that we've utilized in one shape or form. My longest tenured investor that I have worked with, PRMG.
Wow, that's great. Listen, it's saying a lot about the volume that you're doing, the market that you're in. It's a demanding market, so I really appreciate you sharing that with us. And listen, you're a busy guy. Thank you for taking the time out of your day, Zach.
Hey, Andrew, thank you so much for having us. Thank you for allowing me to come on air and talk to you a little bit about Trojan Home Loans, and I look forward to working with PRMG and appreciate everything.
Wonderful. Zach, take care. And I'm Andrew Berman with the Mortgage News Network. Thank you for watching.
In today's wholesale environment, providing our broker community with the best combination of product, pricing, and fulfillment is paramount to their success. With a strong net worth and delivery of high-quality performing loans to the secondary market, it is no secret why many brokers choose PRMG as their wholesale partners. PRMG. We strive to be better in all that we do. Get approved with PRMG today.
This is Mortgage News Network.